All right, we are facing the end of the semester, so as part of that final grade, you will have a final portfolio to complete. This is worth a total of 80 points and will allow you a chance to reflect on the term, and you will be using your active reading and editing skills to to really review the work that you produced this semester. All of this is due by 12/13, so let's take a look at all the steps. And please note that the live link for this will be included after Thanksgiving and closer to when it's due. So you're not going to be able to post anything right away, but you do want to start to create the files that you want to use for this. So the first step, what you want to do is pick 3 pieces from this term to review for this project. So you want to pick 1 formal assignment to use, 1 writing center assignment, and then 1 journal response. So you can go back through and actually look at all of your grades and then pick out from there, because then you can access each of the pieces, and all of the weeks are available. So you can go back in and open up any of your posts for that as well. So again, you're going to have 3 pieces that you're going to use for this. So 1 formal assignment. So we had the persuasive letter, we had the descriptive piece, we had the example writing, and then of course the summary and response. And then of course we have 1 writing center assignment. So these are going to be the paragraph writing pieces. So we had assignment number 2, we had assignment number 4, number 5, we had number 8, and then 9 and 10 and 11. So those are the ones that you want to choose from. And then of course a journal response. So we had a number of those over the week, so lots to pick from, and you can certainly pick any of those that you're interested in. The second step then will be to look at these 3 pieces that you pick. You're going to review, annotate, and edit your 3 pieces. So in some of these that you've posted within the journal, you can go ahead and copy and paste into another file, and then you can make additional comments on that, or you can print items off and make notes on that. But the fact is, I need to actually see that you've looked at your previous work and made notes on it in some way, whether you're using the comments feature or handwriting or whatever tools that you have in your kind of computer arsenal of sorts. You will need to include the 3 original drafts in your portfolio with your annotated pieces. So again, you can start to create those files so that you have all of these separate sections. Once you go ahead and review, annotate, and edit your pieces, you'll then create new drafts integrating any of your changes from the second step. And so this, of course, will likely include changes that I provided for you on the feedback. So whether it was making certain that you edit for vocabulary, making certain that you have strong use of periods and avoiding comma splices, all of those things will be part of that. So, so you'll notice that you have 5 points for each review that you do, and then 10 points for each new draft. So far we're up to about 45 points of this process. Now, the 4th step for this will be to create a reflection paper that includes an introduction about the 3 pieces you picked, followed by 3 brief paragraphs that include the following information about each piece and why you picked it. And then you'll end with a conclusion paragraph noting all of the overall changes or reflections on the term. And so you'll see the essay that you're going to write will be 5 points for the intro and the conclusion, and then 10 points for each of the paragraphs that go with it. So within each body paragraph, when you focus on the why you picked that particular piece to work on, you need to make comments about, what did you like about it? What did you dislike about it as you reviewed it? How do you think you improved the piece? And how might you use the information of that particular writing style, or what I was after in terms of maybe a journal article or the writing center assignment, or any other comments that you have about the assignment for that. There is a template for this that starts on the next page, and like all of your work, you're going to be graded on your ability to control your ideas and model your structure after this and apply those academic standards. Of course, if you want to use the Virtual Writing Center at any point in this process, you can go ahead and send your information, and they can help you review, they can help you edit your paper for this. And if you do that, you can let me know and you can earn some extra credit. And then we'll also have some built-in time in class where you can have that conversation with me as well. So here's the template. And you'll see where you have, your standard MLA format. So your 4 lines of information, double space, you can put a title on this. And then each of these paragraphs will be modeled under this. And I have provided this as a document, docx, so that you can go ahead and kind of open this up and just kind of cut and paste. And still, I really want to focus on this idea that it looks like a kind of the standard essay with our indentations, clear spacing and such. And you'll notice the length of the sentences as well. So the introduction will be roughly 3 to 5 sentences. Your essay conclusion will be about 4 to 8 sentences, something in there. And then each reflection on the piece will probably be, maybe anywhere from 5 to 8 sentences, somewhere in that. Again, this is about control, so I do want you to stay within those limits, because just adding lots of other details may or may not actually benefit you in terms of doing this particular review. So we will go over this in class, and I'll talk a little bit more about how you can organize all of your information. In my mind, you're going to have separate files for each paper that you choose to review, and then within each of those files you'll have all of the information from your annotation to your final draft of that, or your new copy of that. And then, of course, you'll have your reflection piece as a separate piece. So you might have 4 different documents you're going to be loading into the system for me to review as part of this portfolio. More time to talk about this, more time to work together. So take some time to review this information, and we'll talk more in class. Thank you.